What is up guys and gals, welcome to a Mario Kart Deluxe concept and speculation video. This video is just for fun. Let's pretend that after the booster course pass officially ends, we could get 3 more waves of DLC spread across a year just like the booster course pass. Each wave will include 2 carts and 2 gliders from past Mario Kart games, and of course, the main meal of this video, crossover characters, 2 per wave. So in total, we'll be getting 6 crossover characters, 6 carts, and 6 gliders across a year. And a little disclaimer before we get into the whole concept, I'm not a fan of crossover characters in the Mario Kart franchise. I don't know if that's a hot take. Yes, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Splatoon, almost as much as the Mario franchise, but the inclusion of the Inklings and these other characters in Mario Kart 8, the base game, just felt so out of place to me. Back then, and even now, I felt like this should have never happened. It's overall cringe to me, and I prefer if the Mario franchise or the Mario Kart franchise sticks to Mario characters only. Let me know what you guys think. But again, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into it. Wave 1. Pokemon characters make their debut in Mario Kart. Race across twisted tracks with these powerhouse characters. This wave will debut in March of 2024. Maybe after the initial booster course pass ends with all these extra tracks, Nintendo could straight away announce new DLC. The first new crossover character for this DLC is going to be the Pokemon Pikachu, who represents the entire Pokemon franchise. I was honestly quite confused how he didn't make the base Mario Kart 8 game, but characters like Isabelle did. Justice for Pikachu. One of the 2 carts in this wave is the Bolt Buggy from Mario Kart 7. This cart also appeared in Mario Kart Tour alongside Funky Kong in the Jungle Tour. As for the first glider, we have the Lightning Oil Paper, which appeared in Mario Kart Tour. The second crossover character, or Pokemon, is going to be Cinderace from Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is the Firestarter's final evolution, and he was my main in that game as well. And of course, Pokemon Sword and Shield came out for the Nintendo Switch a few years back. My first initial choice for this wave was going to be Quaquaval, I think that's his name, from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But this video already consists of other water-themed characters, so I left him out. As for the other Pokemon Scarlet and Violet starters, no. The last cart to debut in this wave could be the Inferno Flyer from Mario Kart Tour, which debuted in the Bowser vs DK Tour. As for the glider, I chose the Lava Rocks. Not only does this glider look absolutely fantastic, but it fits Cinderace's whole aesthetic. So that is a wrap for Wave 1. Let's head into Wave 2. Splatoon idols officially make their long-awaited entry into the Mario Kart series. Wave 2 of the DLC will be released summer of 2024, around the same time as Wave 2 of the booster course pass that we have right now. You don't get Marie, you don't get Callie, you don't get Pearl, or you don't get Marina, but you get the hottest, greatest, and freshest duo being Deep Cut. So first of all, here is Shiver. I decided not to add the other idols from the past games because Splatoon 3 is the newest entry in the series, so I just wanted to focus on that. And plus, they're my favorite idol group. Smash the like button if they are yours as well. The first cart for Wave 2 is going to be the Carp Cart from Mario Kart Tour, which debuted in the Trick Tour of 2020. The first glider of Wave 2 we have is the Polka Dot Manta glider from Mario Kart Tour as well, which debuted in the Summer Tour 2021. Second character of this wave, of course, we have is the adorable and magnificent Fry from Deep Cut. Sorry, big man. The remaining cart for Wave 2 is going to be the Yellow Off-Roader, which appeared in Mario Kart Tour, but the base cart, the Off-Roader, is from Mario Kart Wii. And for the last glider for Wave 2 we have is the Blooper Wingtip from Mario Kart Tour. Of course representing the Inklings, which is funny because Deep Cut consists of no Inklings. Weird. That is it for Wave 2. Let's get out of these waters and run into Wave 3, the final wave. So let's get even more unrealistic. So this wave is going to be releasing in November or December of 2024. First character in this wave we have is the Peach of the Zelda series, Zelda. Yo Link, your homegirl has finally found her way onto the racetrack. Get her, brother. Confession, I honestly know nothing about Zelda, but I know people would love her inclusion in the Mario Kart series. The first cart that we have in Wave 3 is going to be the Happy Ride from Mario Kart Tour. I feel like this really suits Zelda's aesthetic by just looking at her. As for the glider, I'm really proud what I chose here. We have is the blue flower glider. So I did some research online and I found out that Zelda's favorite flower is called the Silent Princess, and it's some blue flower. So that's why I wanted to include this glider alongside with her. Please tell me I made the right choice, or else that's embarrassing. The last character closing off this DLC is going to be White Mage. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with Mario Sports Mix and I miss these Final Fantasy Mario-ified characters, man. But before we get into the last carts and gliders, take a look at this amazing mod made by this incredible and talented person.
Hi!
It is absolutely fantastic and shows how well these Final Fantasy characters like White Mage blend into the Nintendo or Mario series. The last cart that I chose for this wave is going to be the Comet Tail from Mario Kart Tour. They debuted in the Vancouver Tour alongside Rosalina Aurora. Now when I was small, I actually used to think that White Mage was Rosalina, and I'm pretty sure White Mage came before Rosalina. So could this be her mother that she's talking about in the storybook? That's a theory for another day. As for her glider, we have is the Blizzard Parasol, which came out in the Ice Tour of 2020 alongside Winter Peach. White Mage has an ice aesthetic in Mario Sports Mix, and this wave would come out in the winter. So I think it all checks out, huh? Many of these characters could promote existing and recent Switch games, and it could prepare us for the future Mario Kart game, which people are speculating could consist of more crossover characters. I mean, Nintendo has to do something insane for this Mario Kart game. They had almost 10 years to plan for it. I'm sure this next entry into the series will break the internet. Now, of course, we have some honorable mentions for other characters that could come in a potential crossover character booster course pass. So here we go. We have his Mega Man, Star Fox, we have his Kirby, who was riding along Rainbow Road when Rosalina got announced for Smash, and I felt like he really fit nice there. We have his Pikmin, and we have this astronaut guy from the Pikmin series, I don't even know his name. We have his King Dedede, Tom Nook, and also Toon Link, who could act as a reskin maybe for Link in the drop down menu. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more Mario Kart Deluxe concept videos. Keeping awesome, guys, stay fresh, and I'll see you in my next video.
Bye bye!